Hello friends and welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've been camping, but in today's video I'm trying a cheap tent that I bought at Takealot. I think it was just under 600 Rand, and I'm here at the Takealot pickup point to receive it, so let's go and have a look. Hello, how are you? Good, thanks. So this is the tent right here. It says it's an Ozark trail, but it's got some other languages on it. But let's go off to the campsite now. So I just stopped here at Macro before heading off to my campsite, and the cheapest tent I can see, one 3,699. The cheapest one I can see is these kids tents. That's 449. How many sleeper is it? Two sleeper, but it's probably a small tent. 449 Rand. So any other 6-person tent. There's a Ozark trail, yeah. That's a 10-person for 3,499. But I'm gonna see how good my Takealot cheap tent is. So today, to try out my new tent, my new cheap tent, I decided to come to the Bluff Eco Park, which is a camping and caravan park here in the Bluff area. I think they also have some cabins as well. Let's just have a look as I'm driving through. Yeah, so there is some cabins here. Let me just stop as we go through. Oh, there's more here. This is one of the cabins, but today I'm here to test out my new tent. There's a couple more cabins here. So let's see what's going guys. My mud guards are seeing some action today. There looks to be a quiet spot here. At number 14. Oh, and a nice sunny area here. I can park my car there and camp here. Okay, let's use this one here. Number 15. So these campsites seem to be a bit quiet today. Can't see much people, but there are other people here. So I'm going to be camping around here, and let's see how good this 600 Rand 6-person tent is. It's a dome tent, so let me just get it out of my car. So the tent came wrapped up in this plastic packaging, and it does say Ozark Trail on it. I know that's a good brand of camping tent, but at this price I wasn't expecting to get something like this. Let's see how good it is. It comes in this quite nice carry bag. This is a lot. It's also, this is a 6-person tent, the same as the previous instant cabin tent I had, 6-person as well, but this is a dome tent compared to that which was an instant cabin tent. So let's just open this up. So this will have those poles that you like join together to set up the tent. It won't be as high as the other one, but it should be good enough for me today. So what happened to the last one was that previous time that I went camping and when I was going home in the rain, I sort of quickly closed the tent up in that rain, and it got torn a bit. So I never really look at it after that, and I just thought, like, let me just try out this cheap tent here that I saw on Takealot. So let's try and put these rods together. Should be at least 2 of them. I'm just gonna connect it all together. See what happens. There is 2 of them. This is one. Two rods. This is also a bit of an update video because I know you guys didn't see me in a while, and I'll explain what happened to you all later on in the video. Let's make sure to keep this bag and leave it in my car. Something else that came. Oh, these are the tent pegs and the string. They look a lot thinner than my other one, the pegs from my other tent, but this tent is a lot lighter than that one, so hopefully it should be fine. You know what, I'm just going to try and put these poles in. Also, what will be a good thing to see is if my airbed will fit inside this tent, because I brought my queen size airbed and I'm hoping that it fits. So what you do is there's this like sleeves that the tent has, and you just push the rod into those sleeves. So as you push it in, it should like arch up. That's one side done. Let's do the other side. The last time I think I used my 3-man dome tent was the time that I camped by the beach side. That was like, what, 2 or 3 years ago? After that, I only started using my instant cabin tent. Here we are, 6-person dome tent, apparently an Ozark trail. Let's see about that. This is the rain fly. Looks like a handkerchief. But anyway, let me put it on. I would not recommend using this tent in bad weather as yet. I'm not sure, but I would recommend it. Let me just put the pegs in and then we'll go for a walk around it. So I managed to put the pegs in. They are quite weak, those tent pegs, but I can use my older ones from my other tent. So this is the 6-person tent that I bought. I'm guessing it's 6 people in sleeping bags because there's no way 6 people with airbeds or whatever can fit in here. Yeah. This is the rainfly. It's more, but then that's my hand, and that's the rainfly. It stops here. Two zips, one outer zip for rain. Let me just open this. And inner net meshing. So that's the inside of the tent. I'm hoping, literally hoping, let me just put this on wide, that my airbed can fit you. Let me get that in, place it in. I think it might take the whole space, but that's fine because I'm only camping by myself, and it's fine if it takes up that entire space. Let me show you what it looks like with the airbed deflated, and then I'll inflate it, and then we can have a look after that. So this is a queen airbed, right? You can see that's one wall. There's still a bit of space there. Let me inflate it, and then we can see actually what it looks like. Okay, so this is with the airbed inflated. You know what? I think this is a double airbed, not a queen, because it doesn't look that big. But with it in the tent, it fits, and there's a bit of space there. But what I noticed about the other campers, you see, these other people have like solar panels and stuff. They must be like long-term campers, people that spend like weeks or months at a campsite. But the airbed fits, so that's good. Haven't used this camp chair in a while. Just have to dust it off a little bit. And this arm rest is fallen. But anyway, should be a good night tonight with my first try with the cheap tent from Takealot. It did say on the packet, on the thing that it came with, that it is an Ozark trail, but it's got a different language. It's not English, so I don't know where they got it from, where they imported it from. But we'll see how long it lasts me. And yeah, I know Ozark Trail is a very popular camping brand, like. So this is probably I don't want to say anything. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. But It's good to be back. Good to be back outdoors in nature with the tent, with the new tent. And I know it's been a while since you guys saw me. Actually, the last video that I recorded was in December 2024. And then not long after that, my car got stolen. Yeah. So that's the main reason why you guys haven't been seeing me in a while. I think it was the second week in January that my car got stolen. So if you watched any other videos of mine, like if you're a fan of the channel or you watch older videos, you know that I had a VW Polo Vivo, which I used to use when I used to do my videos. That was my main car. So zebras out here in the rain, and I paid at reception. I'm just putting the tent back in, even though it's still wet. I'm just throwing it. Something new on this trip that I didn't have last time was I got these containers to keep all my camping stuff and cooking stuff. Let me just open it up. The one on the right has all my cooking stuff. Oh my god, I just got stuck here on this road that Google Maps was telling me to go onto to get to the highway. Look at this road, it doesn't even go in. And now my car is beached on this road. So I just took some rocks that I found higher up, and I'm gonna try and get it out. It's stuck. Let me get it. Got you. It got stolen on the 12th of January. Luckily, I was not harmed or anything. Basically, what happened was I parked it somewhere, went off and did whatever I did. When I came back, it wasn't there. So it wasn't a hijacking or anything. That's how it happened. I parked it somewhere, went off, came back later on, and the car wasn't there. But luckily, it was insured and stuff, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it was a bit shocking coming back to where you parked your car and not finding it there. Like, I kept thinking, did I park here or did I park somewhere else, or did you go around like looking like, where did I actually? But I remembered that I parked there because I saw like something was there where I parked, and then when I got back there, my car wasn't there. So that happened on the 12th of January. That's why you haven't been seeing me for a while, because for a couple of weeks I didn't have a car. So what happened was I claimed from my insurance company, and they paid out, and I was still owing the bank quite a lot of money. Even though I had my car for a couple of years, I've been paying like monthly installments for a few years, but I was still owing the bank quite a lot of money. So the majority of the insurance payout went towards the bank, and so I was left with some money, but not a lot, to buy a new car or even like a new-ish type of car. So that was a bit like sad, to be paying for a car for so many years, and then it was taken away from you, and then you have nothing, and then you have no money to as well when the car is gone. Well, I had a little bit. So what I thought was, I don't want to buy another new car on finance and stuff, and start that whole process again of paying a car off in like 5 or 6 years, and then the value of it after that was like would be like half or even less than half what you bought it for, or even what you paid for in those years. So I said no, I don't want to buy another car on finance. So whatever little money that I did have, I decided to just buy a cheap little runaround car, which is why you see here in today's video. It's the first time I've shown this car in the videos. I bought myself a 1995, so this car is actually 30 years old now, a 1995 Honda Ballad, and it's a nice car. I'm enjoying it. The most important part that I'm enjoying is that I don't have to pay a monthly installment anymore, so I'm saving out on that money, and it works just as fine as any other car that I had. So starts up, takes me where I need to go, is quite comfortable, not bad on fuel, way cheaper on insurance, and I just didn't want to start that whole process of paying a bank off for like years and years and years, and then after that you're left with a car that's not really valued that much, not doesn't really have much value in it anyway. So I said, whatever money I had, I'll just buy something to like a runaround car. I'll use it until it probably breaks. You know, when I bought it, there was one or two things that I needed to sort out. So it wasn't perfect, and it still isn't perfect. There's some slight rust here and there, but it drives well, and yeah, that's why you haven't been seeing me for quite some time, because I was looking for a car for quite like a couple of weeks. Took me a while to find this, and let me take you around it. So it's a 160i Lux line, but it's far from perfect, but I'll show it to you. Okay, that boot is not closed properly, but anyway, a 30-year-old car that let me show you the mileage. It's got 262,365 kilometers. That's its mileage. So it has been driven quite a bit. Well, it's 30 years old, so I wasn't expecting anything nice or fancy, but it's a good car. I'm enjoying driving it. I need to take the stickers out because it'll make this car look very noticeable wherever I go. So it is a Lux line, so it's got like automatic windows and aircon. Although the aircon is not working at the moment, but I need to fix that. That's one of the things I need to fix. One, two other mechanical stuff, but nothing too major. So yeah, you'll be seeing this car a lot more. Maybe not seeing it, but I will be going on a lot more adventures with it. Yeah. There's some rust there. So it's not perfect, but it works, and that's the main thing. So one thing I never did was go inside the tent and test the airbag. Let's see. It is definitely a 6-person tent with people that's only using sleeping bags. Let me show you around the tent, this material and stuff. Oh, I showed you all that very small rain fly, but you know, it is actually just enough, just all that you probably need, but I wouldn't recommend using it in bad weather until I'll use it for you and I'll let you know about it, right? So this is those poles that I was joining together. It goes in these sleeves. You push them into these sleeves, and then it goes up and goes around, and then there's another one that comes up. So that's the 2 rods, and then you anchor it down. I was telling you all that these pegs are weak. This one even bent while I was pushing it in with my foot, but then this one was fine. Okay, so since I'm a bit lazy to cook today, and the point of this video is about the tent and an update about my life and why y'all haven't been seeing me, so I didn't bring anything to cook. But I know this place, the Bluff Eco Park, it's near some like shopping malls and stuff like that, so shouldn't be too hard to find something to eat. But oh, I never talk about the actual place that I'm staying in. So this is the campsite, right? There is a few people here, although it seems a bit quiet today, like everybody's quiet. There's that building there is an ablution, so basically it's a shower and toilet and stuff like that. You got your campsite here, shower and toilet there, and then there is those cabins that side, and there's some caravans here, but it looks like old rundown ones. So you can camp here, you can bring a caravan, and you can also bring solar panels if you have, and cabins. That's about it. There is a playground here as well. Small playground. Oh, there's another one there, that side, like a jungle gym. So let me go and find something to eat for tonight, then I can relax a bit. I'm glad it's not rainy. We've been having a lot of rain here in Durban this past summer. A surprising amount of rain in Durban this summer. So I'm glad that today is not bad weather. I can see like a landmark. You know that if you go to Anstey's Beach, you'll always see that this round thing on the road that I think it's called Marine Road or something. But you can see it here from the campsite. So before I head off to find something to eat, let me just show you the ablutions. This building. I actually did stay here once before. It was a video where I was watching horror movies throughout the night. It was like maybe 2 years ago, I think, 1 or 2 years ago. But here we see a sign saying gents. Hopefully no one's in here. So toilet, quite a few toilets and a few showers. Seems to be a nice ground over here. Not sure what they use it for, but just exiting out. So this is the main entrance that comes towards the Bluff Eco Park. And then if I just turn right here, if I were to just turn right here, come down this road, literally down this road is like a mall. The hillside mall. Well, so shouldn't be that hard to find something to eat today. So I can see that there's Debonair's. So there's Debonair's. To my left there is Steers as well as Fishaways. But let's see what else is around, because there's some stuff over there. So let me see what's around here. Oh, there's also Nando's here too as well. Yeah, there's the Nando's to my right. But there's some stuff on this side too. There's the Nando's. There's a fish and chips place here, so let me just stop there and check what's that about. Lal Haveli. Yeah. So today I bought this fish and chips from that little restaurant on the corner. So it was a medium, and I see that there are 2 fish here with some chips. So the small would have been 1 small, and the medium is this 2 fish with these chips, and it was only 50 rand for this. 50 rand for this medium fish and chips. There was a large which was 60 rand. I'm guessing they would have gave me 1 more piece of the fish, and got this piece of lemon. Chips taste good, but the main thing is the fish, so let me taste that. Yeah, that's hitting the spot. This is good. For 50 rand, well worth it. The only thing I would have preferred more than this is if the batter was a bit more crispier. So I could have gotten something from one of those bigger chain restaurants, but I wanted to try something a bit local to this area. So I tried that takeaway, and I'm not disappointed. Well, that's it for tonight, guys. I'm gonna go off to bed now, and I will see y'all in the morning. I will let y'all know how the tent held up throughout the night. It's just after 5 a.m. Still a bit dark though. Sun seems to be just slightly rising. Good morning, everyone. So last night with the tent was a good night. I didn't have any issues with it. It worked well. So I'm enjoying this new cheap tent that I bought from Takealot. I will be using it as my main tent going forward. But I also do have a spare three-person dome tent as well. But this will be the main tent that I use. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. I woke up a bit early today because I had to have an early start because duty calls. I have to go places, and yeah, thank you for watching. I will see y'all in the next video. And to show y'all how to dismantle this tent, you close all the zips, close up all the zips, and then I'll remove each of the tent pegs. There's 4 on each side, and then these rods, you just pull them out of this hook that they go into, and then you take them out of the sleeve, and you would like fold them up. It folds up into quite a small rod, so that should be easy. Remember I was telling you all that the one tent peg got bent yesterday? This is what it normally should look like. This is what happened when I pushed it down with my foot, but it's okay because I have some stronger pegs from my older tent, so that should be fine. This one went in the other direction. Take off this little rain sheet. Folds up to this, which is quite small, and I think it's easier if you push the tent poles out instead of pull it while it's still connected. Push it out to one end. So what you do with the tent, you can fold it up and then put it back into its bag. Thank you all so much for watching. I would recommend this cheap tent from Takealot because it worked fine for me, and if you are just wanting to try out camping and you don't want to invest too much of money, this is a good buy. You can try it out. I tried it, it worked quite well, but I would have to say that I did enjoy quite good weather. It wasn't raining or windy yesterday, so last night. So I will be trying it out in different types of weather, but for now it's good, and I will see you all in the next video.